Hey guys, welcome back to another video. So it's been a while since I've given a report on my BlackBerry device. I frequently use this device every day, and I haven't really been giving BlackBerry much love, at least not through YouTube, that is. If you follow me on Instagram and Twitter and Google+, you'll see that I'm always posting something great about BlackBerry because I use this device daily, and I think it's a phenomenal device. More importantly, BlackBerry 10.3.2 is great. So there's lots of change logs out there on what's different and what's new on the BlackBerry 10.3.2 update. So real world is, you can't really see these changes, but from my perspective, I think the device, some people are saying, oh, it's faster, and it's this. I honestly, I can't tell any difference. They added on the Amazon store there. That's one change. Now I can go out. I'll pop up a list right now, I guess, or something in the video to show you what's actually changed. Some things that might be noticeable to some is the lock screen animations and also calendar improvements. BlackBerry Assistant also is supposed to be better, but I honestly, I just really can't tell the difference. They removed location-based ads, it says. And also, let me show you this. It says that the hub icon is different, but looks the same to me. I can't tell the difference. More importantly, though, even without BlackBerry 10.3.2, this device was great. I haven't had any problems with this device, and I posted a video a while back, check the link in the description, on why you should get a BlackBerry 10 device. Now, there are a lot of devices that are hitting the market that are obviously some people might say are better than BlackBerry devices, but this device right here, I think more importantly, is why you should actually pick up a BlackBerry Passport, and it's using 10.3.2. This is the AT&T variant. I use it on T-Mobile and I use it on AT&T because it is unlocked. I just switch my SIM card every now and then. Nonetheless, I think that the Passport itself is a great device, not just for business either. Now, granted, I do use it for work purposes sometimes, but nonetheless, I still say that the BlackBerry Passport is the best BlackBerry to date. It's some people's, oh, it's too big. I don't hear people saying that anymore. And with the new price of the BlackBerry, the unlocked version, it's actually down to $499, and you just can't beat that. That is a great deal. Directly through BlackBerry as well. They've had that promotion going on for a while. Today is June 24, 2015, and at the recording of this video, it is still actually $499. Let me see if I can head over to shopblackberry.com and find it for you, just to show you that it is. Shop BlackBerry. I think I'll just Google it. Shop BlackBerry, and then you get to, there it is, still on the front page. All the colors, and it's kind of like, all the new adapters, you don't get much love if you're buying a device up front. At launch, and that's something you're just gonna have to deal with. But the BlackBerry Passport at $499, guys, unlocked, great LTE for all the U.S. carriers, at least 4G for all the U.S. carriers, I should say. But LTE, it is LTE capable. So $499, guys. If you still don't have a Passport, and believe it or not, there are plenty of people that are contemplating why they should get one or why they shouldn't. Or, is it good? The only thing I can tell you is you need to actually go out and get the device. Now, in the US, you can only go play with the AT&T version at the store unless you know someone with a BlackBerry Passport unlocked. But I would suggest that you hit shopblackberry.com. Sometimes there's even codes out there for $100 off. You do your research, you can actually probably get this for $399, and that is a phenomenal deal. Now, the Classic is not on sale through Shop BlackBerry, but Amazon actually has it for $318 right now at the recording of this video. At least it was when I was on there. So let's go check it out real time for you. I have it in my wish list. I just keep certain devices there, so if they just get extremely low, I grab them up. I don't hesitate. I just snatch them up. And there's another great device you need to pick up, by the way. Amazon Fire Phone is still $179, guys. Get that phone. Anyway, here's the Classic. It's now down to $317, and it's in stock, and it's the factory unlocked LTE. It is just great, and if you're on the fence about it and you want to save even more money, pick up a used one. I would say just go for the new one. That way you know you're the first owner, because if you don't know, BlackBerry warranties don't transfer. And that's something that some of us had to find out the hard way. But BlackBerry warranties do not transfer. So I'm going to tell you that I think it's a great deal to pick up a BlackBerry. BlackBerry is one of the... This phone has some of the longest battery life. And I'm going to get into some photos here and show you. I did a battery test on here. And I wanted to monitor my battery, and I had to do so. It took several screenshots, but this is the longest I got out of this phone with almost heavy use. I still had about 8% with 18 hours of battery left, and it had been off the charger for over 3.5 days. Now that, and as you can see, my average battery life is over 3 days. There are not a lot of devices that can do that. This is no gimmicks, no nothing. Some people who ask, hey, what app is that? It's just your device monitoring app. That's all it is. This device monitoring app shows you everything. It shows you display, and that's what people are concerned about, screen on time. And I'm at 48 hours and 24 minutes so far. When you zoom out, though, you can see the actual last time it was actually charged. As you can see there, it says 48% with 5 hours left. Well, it says that because I've been banging it out here lately. Today I've just been really hitting it hard. And so, but you can see the last time I charged this was actually, I just want to check the camera to make sure it comes across nice, so you can actually see it. You can see the last time I charged it was 2 days and 13 hours ago. Average battery life says 2 days and 23 hours, but that's because I started to use it heavily right now. So if ever you guys are wondering how the battery life is on here, the battery life on this thing is just crazy, man. I mean, it is good to say the least, or I should say great to say the least. There are not a lot of phones that have an average battery life, and that's average, an average battery life of 3.5 days. That's crazy. That is the average. It's not once, twice. On average, I get at least 3 days or 3.5 days of battery. That is crazy. And if that's just not enough, you know, the features of the BlackBerry Passport, obviously you've got this wide screen here. The 4.5-inch HD display is 1440 by 1440, and it is 453 pixels per inch for the techies out there. To me, that just equates to a very sharp display. Now, there are some drawbacks to this device. One, to me, the camera is nice, and some said that when the camera was updated, that it was fixed. Now, I say that the camera is kind of still the same to me. I don't see any major improvements in the camera. Some people are always going to say, oh, Jay, you just need to learn to use your camera. But it's still very slow to focus. But as you can see how it processes an HDR photo, it's good. I mean, it takes a little bit of time, but the camera still is not on par with some other cameras that I have. Let me change this here. 60 frames per second and on 720p is beautiful, I gotta say. I normally leave this at 1080p, 60 frames per second, but I haven't used the camera in a long time. I actually haven't turned it on since I did the update, and that's the truth. But video stabilization is nice. It doesn't drop down like on some phones, like the Lumia line, 640 XL, yada, yada, yada. It drops down to friggin' 720 for video stabilization. But here is the picture that I just took, and this is the one with the flash. You can see the flash really washes it out in a bright setting, so you don't need the flash. But if you don't use the flash, you get a pretty decent picture. This camera is beautiful and it can take some great photos. Let me show you a photo that was taken by one of the members, our special members in a group that I run. I'll post that channel up. Actually, I'm going to show you, let me see if I can find her private ones that she sent me. Here are some photos. Shout out to Kylie. Everybody knows Kylie. This photo was taken with her passport. This is a beautiful, beautiful picture. We spoke earlier on video chat. It's just, these are great pictures, and the passport has potential. I still say that the camera quality on the passport needs improvement, and is nothing that a software update cannot fix. She's been keeping us updated. She's on vacation, but here are some just general photos that she took with her passport, and it shows you that it has pretty good quality. Now there's one that she actually took. There was a panoramic shot. It was phenomenal. This is it right here. Guys, this is, let me zoom in here. This is a beautiful shot taken with the passport. Look at how clear this is. It's a panoramic shot she took with the passport. It's beautiful. Now, I don't know the quality, how it looks on camera. I guess I'll see it after the recording of this video, but this is a beautiful shot. Nonetheless, I think that the passport's camera has great potential. I don't doubt it at all. I just feel like, at least I know the video quality is really good, but you see how long it kind of takes to focus? And I've got other cameras that, obviously don't take as long, and it's not a huge drawback, but the fact is it takes good pictures. It's not this super camera, but it is a great camera. It's not like what you hear some people saying, "Oh, it's horrible, man." It's not so much like that. It's not so much like that. I'll take a picture of something else that people want, but they can't have. My BlackBerry cup. This is, it just takes a little bit of time to focus, and that doesn't mean you're going to get a bad shot, but when you get the shot, you'll get a nice, clean photo. It won't disappoint you. That'd be a nice background, wouldn't it? I have to check that out. I'm gonna take a better photo without the lighting over there and get a nice background at an angle like that. Nonetheless, the camera is supposedly, people are saying that it's improved, and I don't see so much of a great improvement over it. But overall, though, fantastic battery life on this thing. The body of it, I have a body glove on here, and it's still not too big. It's actually really nice. For people with smaller hands, they always say, "Oh, I don't think I can use it because it's too big." Well, it's not too big. You just got to use it. I know plenty of women that use the Samsung Galaxy Note Edge and a Galaxy Note 4. And Kylie Ann, who took the photos I just showed you, she's one of them. That's a big phone. She loves it. She has small hands. I know plenty of women also that use big phones. Women like it big, so there's nothing wrong with that. Dual speakers on the bottom still are just phenomenal, I gotta say. I've already reviewed this device, but it's one of my daily drivers, and so it's just, you just can't get around loving how great BlackBerry has done with this device. The fact that BlackBerry 10.3, I didn't wait on the update from AT&T. BlackBerry pushed it out actually this week or last week to an AT&T device. So if you have an AT&T BlackBerry Passport, you should have the update over the air. I went to autoloaders. People always say, "Well, what is an autoloader? Can I load it on my phone?" The BlackBerry 10 operating system is universal, kind of like iOS and Windows Phone. It's not like Android. You have to wait and get approvals and all this kind of stuff. Their devices, radios, everything should all be the same. So you can just use an autoloader and load up the latest operating system, and you will be fine. That's the great part about it. Multitasking, as you can see I'm doing here, just beautiful on this device. There is this, some devices just have the edge, and this is one of them. So I wanted to give you an update on the BlackBerry Passport. I'm still loving it. I'm team BlackBerry to the end. Even though you see me post tons of videos on everything else, the BlackBerry Passport is one of my daily drivers, period. It doesn't change. I sometimes I have it in this holster because I was out making moves, but I normally don't have it in the holster, and I normally keep it out like this, but I was on the move today, and so I put it in the holster and was suited up, and I was on my way. Shout out to freeyourcellphone.com, and also shout out to Sam Unlocks for providing great unlock services for me. Neither one of those companies has ever failed me. They've all been taking care of me, and I appreciate it, and they did deserve some shout outs and respect. Head over to the respective websites in the links in the description of this video. It's your man Jay Will. I will see you guys in the next video. I'm still rocking the BlackBerry, will rock the BlackBerry, waiting on the slider on November 30th, just like you are. Shout out in July for the Dallas or the Oslo, whichever it'll be. I won't be purchasing that device more than likely because it's just this device in a different color. Specs are all the same. I suggest you do the same. If you don't have a BlackBerry Passport yet, jump on the original Passport, because the new Passport is pretty much the same device with a different color, and it's more of the rounded corners like the AT&T version. But it's up to you. You're getting the same specs, you're just getting a different color. It's up to you. Nonetheless, I would say definitely jump on a classic while the price is low on Amazon. Try out BlackBerry 10.3.2. Shout out to my man James Orta. Go check his channel out too. I have a link in the description. He finally picked up his classic, and you know what? He loves it. Hands down. He said, wow, I'm finally getting on but he's just stepping on BlackBerry. Also, shout out to Jay Johnson. I'll go ahead and put a link in the description. These are people that I talk to daily, and I support them, and I want you to support them too. I'm not like other YouTubers that are greedy and trying to get all the views. And no, I want to share the love, and I want to boost up these people who have a genuine love for tech. And that's how I get down, man. I keep it real like that. That's how I get down. I want you to follow these guys on Twitter, Amazon, or Twitter and Instagram and Facebook and Google Plus. Just look their names up, and you'll see them. James and Jay Johnson, they just decided to. Well, Jay's done a couple of videos, but James is a avid supporter of mine, and I back him in anything that he does because he's a great guy. He just launched his tech channel full time, so go check out his latest video. I'll probably put a link in the description to that as well. I'll just put his channel down there, and you go click on that and support my boy James. He's a this guy is a tech guru on the download. He's not one to he'd rather just chill in the background, and some people love that too. But I just have to keep pushing these guys. You guys are great at tech, and you should get out there and do it and show everybody that you can actually produce great quality videos and you have a great opinion on the item. So, BlackBerry fans, this is an update on my BlackBerry Passport. You can see I have it arranged differently now. I created a whole bunch of folders. I kind of got tired of swiping all the way through, but I'll never put this in a folder because it deserves to be up front. God first, family, and then everything else. It's your man Jay Will. I'll see you in the next video. Take care.
Alright everybody, thanks for stopping by. It's your man Jay Will. I really appreciate you watching that video. Be sure to rate, subscribe, thumbs up if you like the video, so I can continue to bring you great content, lots of different products, and everything that you might enjoy in technology. So, deuces, peace, arrivederci, ciao, bella, sayonara. I don't know how to say it in any other African or Chinese or anything. Alright, holla.